again. Again. Once again.
Ooh, nobody wants to go to St. Louis.
Nope.
I like St. Louis. St. Louis is awesome. I just went.
I mean, really,
Hard
the only
read,
thing
but,
worth
well.
doing there is the
Yes, a lot of things.
No, it's just the museum. The
Their
city
zoo
museum
is free and it's pretty good. There was a couple other things too.
it's
The
not-
hotel that we went to at the beginning of the year was really nice. It had an art installation on the second floor.
Ooh.
The hotel chain we were at had free breakfast and free dinner.
The Airbnb I stayed at had chickens running around, and
See,
so
St.
it was
Louis is a treasure.
free breakfast if you caught it.
See, that's a treasure.
It's all tracks.
Are we live yet?
Yeah, we've been live.
You know, leave
So
it
is
to
that-
Alec. He needs
If
to
we're not
tinker with
live,
his
he's
breakfast too.
Yeah.
So I was at Target earlier
I'm sorry.
and I found
I don't know that he was.
a Princess Peach that was in the white wedding dress, and it was $35. And I was like, well, Robin probably wants one of these.
Really?
I did not purchase, but I was sitting there like weighing the cons. I was like, she'd probably think this is real cool.
Probably.
But 35, like my screw it, I'm just gonna like buy whatever and not care is around $20. So
Is
35
is this the
threshold.
one from Mario Odyssey?
Yes.
They raised the price on that.
What was it originally?
Those were closer to 20 or 25.
Wow. Joel has two.
I don't know that I have one, but
But I was definitely debating it though. I was like, what do I want this? No, $35 is too much.
that's steep. I don't.
Yeah.
The Street Fighter ones were expensive too.
I
And-
still don't buy that Mario and Peach were just friends.
That's because you're wrong.
Yeah.
I won this argument.
Did you?
And we use the word one very loosely.
Yeah.
The creators agreed with me.
Who you talked to the creator of Mario?
They said it.
You
They
you
said it
talked. You
publicly.
personally talked.
They said
The
it publicly.
It's Mario time, Alex.
Oh, don't say that. That's
Yeah.
mean.
It's-
You know, I'm on 96 hours of work and I haven't clocked Friday yet.
It's
Wow.
Mario
That-
time.
It's self. I did this to myself. I'm grinding. I'm hustling.
One of these days, they might figure out that he's still logged into the clock, and they're gonna make him work.
You don't want to know what we call that at my job, in my department. We call it a very vulgar term.
For what? Being logged in and not doing anything?
No, trying to milk your overtime.
Oh, you'll have to tell us during the break.
Yeah.
No, we don't need to know.
I need to know. Vulgarity is funny.
Getty, what
think
are we
so.
doing here in this call?
I don't know. What? Did you just call this a call?
Is
This
this a
could have been
Discord
an
call?
email.
I mean, if this is a call, then I can.
This could have been
any time.
this email could have been a fist fight.
Ooh.
He really wants that, but that's not how it happens.
This is how Fight
None
Club
of this is-
starts. We're all 40.
But you've talked about it already, so you've ruined the mystique.
Only
Fight
if
Club?
we actually have listeners.
We don't.
No, you know.
Can
Wait,
confirm.
Double check.
I was trying.
How many do we have?
I was definitely
right
trying
now?
to set you up to start the show, Getty.
We don't need that kind of negativity in our lives.
Oh, I guess we do have 2 viewers. I don't know who.
There you go.
Well,
Are they bots?
Alex, and
They're
then-
probably bots.
I'm not in there, but I should definitely spam the socials though.
He's in there. He's on his
button.
other account, his secret
Mhm.
account that he uses to play Marvel Rivals.
It's called a Finsta.
Speaking of Marvel Rivals,
I can
no,
tell
I'm
you
just
about the
kidding.
season.
We're not going to talk about Marvel Rivals. Alex would want that, but I will tell you that this can be for the low price of somebody's got to pay me. Nobody's going to pay me.
No.
All right, then
Ah.
fine. This will be session 298 of Super GG Radio, where friends chat about video games and all things adjacent, and we have run out of openings, and we've downgraded to just chatting for a couple of minutes about nothing, and hoping that you notice us. We need the viewers.
Notice
I'm glad we give
Ally.
up the pretense of trying.
Alex has a family. He needs to feed them. That's why he's
Notice me,
working
senpai.
overtime.
I already
No, no,
said
no,
that.
Okay, good. But no one heard your joke. Everyone heard me.
Yeah. It's
Very-
just
very
because you're
echoey.
loud.
Because he
And
was
echoey.
shouting at us.
That's all it takes, really.
He was making us feel bad. I truly hope that one of these times when we go to, finish the episode, somebody's audio is completely missing. But whose
Or they
audio
omit
could
us
it
to
be?
continue.
Would it be me, Eric Getty Gettinger, the so-called host of this show? It's possible. Maybe it would be Alex Arona.
Maybe. Who's to say?
You.
Me.
To let us know that your audio's not recording.
Hold on. It is recording.
Double
Getty.
fantastic.
I had to double
Maybe
check.
it would be Joel DeWitt, who
It's like I was never here, Getty.
who I believe is the one who edits the podcast. I don't know. Maybe it
No
could
one
even
can
be
say.
Alec Parks, who is definitely a person on this show.
I mean, it could be a Linux issue.
Very well is a
possible.
Linux issue.
Now that we've all awkwardly introduced ourselves, even though we're almost 300 episodes deep on this failed experiment that we call friendship, we're here to talk to you about the Vitya games. And this week, I had high hopes to force Joel into playing Sekiro while we did our stream, but that's not happening. So
I mean,
now,
I didn't play Sekiro during the stream. It just won't be featured on the stream.
no, it has to. We need to see the shame as it happens.
Yeah,
Okay,
I want to
then
see
commentary.
the tears in your eyes
Oh,
as you get bodied over and over again.
All right,
By
so
a
we're gonna need to
regular-
work out. We'll need to work out the logistics for next time then.
By a regular creep in the game.
Yeah, we can do this.
We have the technology. Hell, Alec is here most of the time and his computer runs on Linux.
Exactly.
It just doesn't make sense.
So we can easily figure this out. The internet has the answers. All right, we can move on to early adopters. This week, Joel has some offerings for us. Some of them we played.
Did you?
I played them.
I sure tried.
I definitely did.
Tried? What do you mean tried?
Yeah, man, I got some thoughts on Pizza Kid, but
It was really
don't have-
hard.
we don't have to start there.
Oh, we can
Okay.
start on Pizza Kid.
We can.
So I want to hear you guys talk about Pizza Kid.
Pizza Kid. Why are you making me talk? I have the worst echo possible. Pizza Kid is a 2D brawler, but usually in these 2D beat 'em up brawlers, you can move up and
Yeah,
down,
let's
foreground
talk
or
about-
background.
Let's talk about being able to move laterally, right?
Yeah, it's only left to right, which feels bad. It feels
Mhm.
bad.
I felt
Okay.
bad getting
Alright.
swiped at. And then one time, I thought that I was very successful and I jump kicked into like 4 creeps. All right.
Yep.
Mhm.
And then they had a different thought because they
Yes.
all got up and I got swiped and swiped. And then I was dead. And I was like, well, that wasn't very fun.
Okay, but it looks really pretty.
It does.
Mhm.
I do like the premise for it, and am confused about some of the story elements. But correct me? Who was the other person? That's his sister, the owner of the pizza shop. Who's his like buddy at the start? Anybody figure that out?
You want expect you to read story details about a beat 'em up?
Yeah, I hit skippity skip.
What?
Skippity skip.
Mm,
But I will say the cutscenes were beautifully
Mhm.
drawn anime style with some good explosions and action happening. I had no
Mhm.
idea what was happening, but it looked cool.
Mhm.
yeah, it got me real fired up. I was like, this has a lot of potential. I'm feeling pretty good. And then I moved so slowly. I moved so
Um,
slowly.
the one thing I will say is that I felt like the combos felt good. Punch, kick, punch, back and forth, and then finish in a nice super was like really felt good. So I was getting like 15 hit combos and it was
Mhm.
fantastic. But then there was obviously a limitation that felt little it just felt a little suffocating.
What was
That's
that?
how I would describe it. What?
What was the limitation?
Oh, not being able to move to the foreground or background. It was just a
Ah,
straight
okay.
path.
I see. All right.
So if you got surrounded, it just felt really suffocating. There
Yeah.
was a dash and a pretty liberal jump where you could jump around over and go past people.
Mhm.
But it still felt a little bit like I needed more screen real estate.
That's a good way to put it. I agree,
Mhm.
Alex.
Tell me about the dog.
What was there a
What dog?
dog?
I'm watching
dog?
the trailer, and yeah, there's a half robot dog that you save.
I mean, it was probably in the trailer, but I didn't see no dog.
I
Oh,
did
Joel,
not
why was he
experience a
called
dog.
Pizza Boy?
kid.
I did not read any of the text.
Why is he called Pizza Boy? That's not the name of the game.
Oh,
It's
well, because
Pizza
I guess
Kid.
I'm assuming because he liked pizza.
I thought it was because he worked at a pizzeria.
We really should be paying attention to this stuff.
I
Yeah.
read through. I just couldn't figure out what the relationship is. Well, I probably could have played this more, but
Do you know much of the story of Streets of Rage?
oh yeah,
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
There's
it's
a
very
story?
comprehensive.
How many Streets of
especially in the last
Rages
one.
have you played? Yeah,
Just in the last one, it was very comprehensive. They all said
Mm.
their feelings very, very loudly.
One. I played 1 and 2, and I was satisfied.
Wait, you did not play 4, one of the best beat 'em ups
wait
of all
a second.
time?
I'm pretty sure that he's played a different.
He played 4.
Which one had the kangaroo?
I played 4.
Yeah.
I didn't care about whatever story they were doing.
It was a pretty good story.
Nah,
Yeah.
I
Next
only
thing you
played
know,
the
he's
one with the
gonna-
kangaroo. That was it.
Mm.
All right. Yeah, Joel. What about Scott Pilgrim? You definitely didn't pay attention to that story.
What story?
The story.
It's kind of offensive story.
It's a kid who is a
Hold on.
serial bad dater,
Can't
And
keep it in his
then-
pants.
pines after. Yeah, pretty much. And then he, I don't know, rescues his girlfriend from boyfriends through the power of love and rock and roll and video games.
I hate you so much, Joel.
Well, you didn't help the
I- I-
situation,
I
Alex.
didn't.
So
I didn't hear that I was wrong. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, what's the word I'm thinking of? You're very was it you
He's
problematic to start.
Reductive.
Reductive.
Yeah.
You're very reductive, yes.
You're welcome.
You're nothing if not concise.
Correct. It's efficiency.
Oh boy.
Get us away from Pizza Kid. This was a fun demo. The art was great. Just a little suffocating because of the lack of screen real estate. Thumbs up by me. I wishlisted it. Joel, what did you think? You didn't tell us what you thought.
No, he didn't. He didn't.
He was
He
just
just
being a
says, you played
reductive.
this right, and then he didn't talk about it at all.
He was being just a reductive beehole to Scott Pilgrim. That's what he was doing.
It's gonna turn out that he didn't even play it. He just dropped
Hey,
this
hey,
on us.
Scott Pilgrim, the game is great. That's all. I'll say
We're talking about
that.
Pizza Kid, sir.
Yep, talk about Pizza Kid.
Pizza Kid. I liked Pizza Kid. I agree it's difficult. I've played other beat 'em ups in this flat 2D style. It isn't my preferred, but it sometimes to be an interesting mix up. Crowd control is a challenge in this game, especially when you get to areas like the sewer with all the little slud bud monster things that you have to crouch in order to punch and kick to kill. And then if you don't take care of the things that spawn other monsters, the screen will get littered with these guys to where you're almost drowning out. So those are the things that structurally I think you guys have fair points about. There, maybe it was my computer, but I felt some slowdown and chugging a little bit in the action itself too. Give some forgiveness since it's a demo, but I hope that there's some ironing out on that side of things. But yeah, I think it's a neat idea. I think it looks cool. We'll see.
Yeah. Well said. Or was it?
Nobody will know.
Nobody. Somebody please play this game and tell us what you think. We have an email address. It's mail@superggradio.com. Alex checks it every day. He's checking it right now. How many
do.
emails we got in there?
Right now, none, because I've read them all.
Quick, somebody send him an email.
It's one.
It's one?
Yep.
All right. Another offering from Joel this week. Drift. Drift, but it's just the letters DRFT. So drift.
This game is kind of the jam.
Mm-hmm.
I like this one. So it is just a car that is nonstop drifting, and it shoots. It's Vampire Survivors, but a car drifting.
Okay.
That gets me amped.
I mean, yeah.
Your car is shooting
For a break.
automatically, and you're just controlling how it drifts. Not nonstop. You cannot. There's no. Is there a break? Not really.
No, there's not. There's no break. In fact, the only controls you have are A and D, I think, for left and right.
Yep, left to right drift.
Because even the power ups are all passive, or
And you
they'll
find
either
them
be
after you
tap
clear a
boost
wave.
Right, exactly. And they show down on the screen like the little radar circle spaces, and then they only last for a few seconds. Though I think you have to run and pick them up pretty quickly.
Yeah.
But the pickups for power ups, it's usually like the 3 slot choices. Either some sort of attack boost. Sometimes it was rate of fire. There was one I got once where it was like a secondary attack that was more of a bomb.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what else did you guys pick up or find.
No, I got the bomb, and I was actually able to build the radius out, so when it would explode, it was pretty big.
Okay, all right.
There was some other
Attack
ones too.
speed.
Yep.
The elemental abilities that you could add into your bombs. So, like, was it Rhyme? Was one of them called Scorch? So there was a fire and ice and electricity. Was basically it, but they had cool names for them, like Conduit, Rhyme, those things.
I was wondering what that meant.
What, Frost? The
Or
Rhyme?
like what conduit meant.
Electricity.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. Or what rhyme meant. I'm like, what does rhyme mean?
I'm gonna go lay down.
But it was good. I thought it was very fun. I definitely found myself like going back and hitting a restart just to see how far I could get again. If you run through enemies, you take damage. They're kind of just chasing you around. They're pretty simple. It's just like little cubes in different geometric shapes. But the idea is pretty sound. I think that you give this one a lower price point, and you just have some unlockables and colored cars and different kind of things. Like one of them's a little bit more slippery, or one's a little faster, or one's a little bit bigger. Do some adjustments there, add more unlocks, and I think that, and like maybe some boss enemies or harder enemies, stuff like that. I think that you got you got a soup going.
Yeah, I agree. I would also like to see some play on the screen size, because you could start out with a bigger space and then limit it to, make it more difficult. I found that I was running into the walls quite often with the size that the map is right now. But if you started out with a bigger space and then reduced it,
Ooh,
or vice
what if
versa.
you had a bigger space and the car was smaller? So you're just a real far away view as you're just doing these really long circular drifts.
That'd be kind of cool.
That'd be really cool.
I'm no
Like,
game scientist, but this sounds
Like
like
do like a
great idea.
Katamari. You know what I mean? Katamari, in the way that like it'll slowly expand out further and further throughout the level.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like you add more enemies to the map and make it bigger.
It's all doable.
Joel's like, no, this is perfect. You leave it alone.
Don't make it bigger. Just make everything smaller until it's like the micro machines. You know,
Yeah, what did you think about this, Joel?
it was fine. I
It wasn't
liked
your
it.
favorite.
No, it wasn't my favorite between the two. I agree. It's very catching. It's like it's easily into the kind of quick bursts. Let's do a couple rounds here. So I think it would definitely fit in a handheld setting pretty well. Uncomplicated, which isn't a bad thing. To your point, as is, I hope that they're going to come in at a reasonable price. I think a $9.99 might be okay for this.
Yeah,
Personally.
and I wishlisted it for sure.
Yeah, that's fun. I did find myself caught in a corner once.
Really?
Yeah, I did a Tokyo drift into the corner and then it got caught because you can only go forward.
I don't think that you Tokyo drifted if you got caught. Tokyo drifting is perfection, sir.
And it's life.
Chicago
like-
drifting?
Some of us only know Tokyo drifting.
Chicago drifting is where you definitely hit the walls.
My my brother used to tell me about they used to do like late night illegal drag racing, but it was like the rally style, so everybody just stood on the sides of the street as cars would just drive through, and occasionally everyone just had to run. The car would just slip into the crowd.
That seems
Not safe.
ill-advised. I mean, I'm glad Phil's still alive, I guess.
I guess.
Do you have Phil's address? Can we say, I'm glad that Phil Arona, who lives at...
Nope, they're not gonna
This is-
dox him.
What's the statute of limitations on illegal street racing?
Oh no, he wasn't in them. But at the same time, I've definitely been like driving back from the city and then just like a whole street blocked off, and then you just see two cars just doing donuts in the middle of an intersection. I'm like, this seems rad, but I just want to go home. You guys are making a whole detour out of this.
Oh,
You know you're old when.
yeah, I was
Yes.
gonna say.
When drag race, like illegal street racing, is like more annoying than it is
That's-
cool.
That's minus 1,000 aura.
Yeah. I don't even know what that one means. I haven't figured that one out yet.
I can kind of guess.
Yeah, I can kind of guess.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
like
If you do something
DKP?
cool, it's plus aura. If you do something lame, it's minus aura.
Got it.
You need to start using that now.
So
I don't
for example, an on-running meme joke is how Piccolo aura farms every time that he enters a scene in Dragon Ball. Because he tries to look cool half the time when he shows up.
But is he cool? I thought you had to be.
Did you just ask if Piccolo is cool?
He
But
is
you see
Gohan's
yourself
best
outta here.
dad.
Well, no,
You
that's not what I'm
see
saying.
yourself outta
I
here.
think Piccolo's cool, but by saying he's aura farming, isn't that trying too hard? I'm
Oh,
trying
so
to
now you're
understand.
saying he's a tryhard.
He is
I
kind of
don't-
a tryhard. Let's be honest.
Whoa.
No, you're wrong there, Joel. You're just flat out wrong. You could have lots of opinions, but Piccolo is not a tryhard.
I mean, come on, he is only like 8.
I take tryhard as in like coolness relative to ability.
So
about
I
that?
can save you at any time, but I want you to know I'm choosing not to.
Yeah,
Okay.
just let him sweat.
You're
it
gonna
out.
die on
yeah.
this hill,
I,
sir.
I'm
Yeah,
I'm
we're
not
canceling.
sweating. That's your problem. I'm not uncomfortable here.
You could be sweating by playing Sekiro while this conversation is happening.
Well, I would rather be sweating doing that than trying to defend my position, which I'm not going to change my mind on. So
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean,
we'll
it's
make the
fine. You
change.
could be wrong. People do that all the time. My mom says a lot of bad stuff that, I just like, okay, I'm not even going to try to teach you.
Actually, I kind of feel that way about Alex sometimes. So
Mhm.
Like, you can have a bad opinion. Nobody's gonna
Hot dog,
stop you.
hot dog cannolis are an inspired idea.
So we're gonna take a break.
Ah.
Who inspired it?
We are taking a
origin's
break.
important here.
Alec, get us out of here.
Did you guys hear Lizzo is back? I haven't dug into it further.
Was she done?
Yeah,
Well, she was a little canceled.
yeah.
Just a
There
little
was
bit.
some controversies
canceled
around
with a small-
how she treated her dancers and stuff.
It was a little C.
I was
Well,
gonna say
no,
that's
no different from how Alex treats us. So
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's a little C cancel. She can come back from that.
Yes.
I suppose. I don't know if I like it.
you don't have to like it.
I just mostly am sad.
All
Just
the
like all
time.
those urinal pictures.
Y'all ever y'all y'all ever watch Flight of the Conchords?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have the whole series on
I've
DVD.
I've seen one here or there.
I like to imagine that I'm Murray. just
Don't
trying
know
to
it that
support you
well
guys.
enough.
Oh yeah.
He-
Cheer up,
he's-
Mary.
He's like the producer for them. He's the guy that, or what do they call it? Like the guy that's getting them gigs.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Their
just a-
agent. He's
He's
like their
just a
agent.
sad sack all the time.
Yeah, but there's one scene where he's like trying to figure out why they're upset with him, and he's like, "Is it because I come around when I'm sad all the time?" I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, you are sad."
They have a whole song in one of the lyrics. It's called "Cheer Up, Murray." One of the songs is "Sorry that your girlfriend left with your dog."
Oh.
It's so
Double
sad.
whammy.
Oh,
That's rough.
yeah. If you get the
I've
chance,
listened to "Cheer Up, Murray" like this year. That's a good song.
just listen to some of the songs. You don't even have to watch the TV show. Like, the music is where it's at. Those guys are hilarious. All right, back to it. We got an episode here. We played some games. Who played games?
I did not. I was moving,
Ditto.
and Alec
Well-
did not. He was moving. I was moving Alec.
Yeah.
We could sub in.
We took
Well-
turns moving each other, like back and forth forever.
You need to cut that out, sir. I get that reference.
The
Thank you.
power to move you.
Doesn't matter if you think that you're fooling anybody. I'm right here. So we could sub in some Nintendo news because Joel was pretty
Busy.
excited. He was blowing up our phones at 8 a.m. like, Nintendo Direct, let's go. And then it was just boom, 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 message after message. I don't even know what happened.
I watched it. It was okay.
I'm trying to imagine a world where I'd type that. Even sarcastically, I don't know that I'd type that.
All right, hold on.
No, the
Maybe
Nintendo
it
Direct
wasn't
did start
those-
at 8 a.m. That's real.
Yeah,
Those
that's true.
exact words.
Yeah.
I don't know
love
how
that.
I feel about the voice acting for Final Fantasy Tactics.
I said this day friggin' one.
This is the first
I
I'm
said
really
what?
remembering that.
Yeah,
realizing
the first thing I was like, that's not what my Ramza sounds like in my brain.
All right, hold on. 8 a.m. Here we go, Nintendo Direct.
This
He
monster.
That does
but he
not-
did-
that
but
does
he-
not
hold on,
count.
stop.
That does not
He did
count.
not say that. He said it in the Mario voice.
Yeah, here we go.
Yes, he did that. He did that. You know he did. He
Yeah.
did a little jump and punch.
And then he just railed on Monster Hunter for being terrible.
Yeah, it was weird.
This all makes me very sad, except for the
You know what,
Monster
this-
Hunter stuff.
This kind of tracks because
Yeah.
Alex, he played like 15 minutes of what's the new one? Worlds,
Wild.
Something like
Wilds?
that.
Wilds.
Lands, or
I played
whatever
like
it
4
is.
hours. I played
He
like 4
played
hours.
15 minutes. He logged in and he made his character, and then he logged right back out, and he's like, done.
This game is garbage.
Mm.
Hey, I came off of Rise, which I didn't love, but I came off of that and I was like, I feel like I'm Monster Hunter'd out right now. I actually have been kind of in a burnout mode right at this exact second, but I'm about to go on a friggin' tear,
Mm.
a rip and tear everything.
He says that, but we'll see.
We'll see.
So,
And there was
Joel.
chilling by the fire. We need more of that.
I don't understand. I don't understand this.
I
This
already
seems
gave you
like
my idea.
such a your game, Alex.
yeah, it sounds like an Alex game.
Not for
Mhm.
$15, no.
Man,
Eh,
yeah. You
All I'm
build
saying is-
fires.
All I'm saying is we could stream our podcast while playing whatever this fire game was called. I forgot what it was called.
Chilling by the fire.
Chilling by the fire.
Chilling by the
Just,
fire.
just imagine just our big dumb faces in a circle around a campfire and one of us having to tend to the fire.
Mhm.
This is not. I mean,
Well, no, we can all
Don't
tend to our own
don't say it's not a
fires.
good idea. That's all I'm saying.
no, it's more the fact that I'm like really against it. But the more I say it, the stupider it gets, and then it starts to go into like there is a trajectory that like the lines cross.
Mhm.
That it's like, oh, that's very funny and a good idea because it's so dumb. It's
That's
it's
the-
it's
Yes.
almost Fast and the Furious. It's almost Fast and the Furious.
Yes, that's it. It is so dumb that it's good. It's
Mhm.
very stupid and it's funny.
But no offense to the team that made this game.
No, I mean that lovingly. It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was I was psyched about Adventures of Elliot. That looked pretty good.
I'm
It's a
not-
Zelda-like for sure, but it looks like Octopath, which was confusing
Yeah.
to me.
Never looked that one up. Let's see.
I
Oh,
thought that one.
please
looked neat,
continue.
too. I'm not a big RPG person, but I thought it looked nice. Interesting world that they're setting up. I'm less interested in Octopath 2, but
Octopath
Some
Zero.
Zero.
Get that?
Excuse me,
Octopath
Zero.
2 came out already.
correct. Yeah. Naming conventions are stupid for this stuff anyway. The Katamari. Once Upon a Katamari.
Yes.
That's gonna be good. I have a hard time seeing how they screw up Katamari.
I didn't love his last game.
Which one was that?
It was the guy that couldn't stop T-posing.
Oh, to a T.
Yeah,
I've enjoyed it. It's just a different thing, you know.
yeah.
Yeah, but I get it. That's a little more.
For
teen
me,
instead of
it was
rolling.
a one-trick pony.
So he didn't nail it to a T?
No.
Eh.
Well, he did, but I guess like that was all it was. So, anyway, Joel,
Yeah.
what have you been playing?
Right now, Vampire Survivors.
No,
But
what's on the
yeah.
dock?
Oh, so where do you want to start?
I got to do everything
I-
here.
I can-
you
can
can
do
pick
one.
one. You can pick one.
What one?
Well, I think you were really horny to talk about Catherine.
Okay. Um,
Get it?
Yeah.
Get it? Because
Yeah.
you were trying to make it into a horny game.
Yeah.
I think
No.
I was.
I think it kind of is.
I again would argue that this is it has sexual overtones.
It is
I don't.
salacious.
No, oh, okay, hold on. I zoned out for a second. Catherine is absolutely a horny game. Yes, 100%.
Only when Alex plays it though.
Oh, Catherine gets me all sorts of tingly in my giblets.
Every game is a horny game when Alex plays it.
Yes.
No.
Mm,
No.
Final Fantasy Tactics.
Yes.
No.
No,
That's-
it's not.
well,
Have
hold
you
on.
seen the Shiva summon?
No, no.
I have seen the Shiva. Summon,
That's
yes.
not what's making him rock hard.
It's the how mean the game is to you. That's really what it is.
I once again disagree. I look forward to playing Final Fantasy Tactics again and not
Me too.
breaking my Steam Deck in half when I get upset at it.
So
Wait,
are
Alex,
you
did break your Steam
pre-purchasing
Deck
it?
in half?
He's
Wait, what?
zoned out.
No, what was the
Not even paying
question?
attention.
I missed the question. No, because I heard two people talking at once, and I didn't know who it was directed
Like
at.
your question is serious.
It was.
I'm gonna
are
know,
you
I-
pre-purchasing it?
Well, I'm gonna buy it when it comes out. I don't know if I'm pre-ordering it. I don't know if you get anything.
You do. If you pre-order it on Steam, you get brain. You get extra colored equipment for Ramza, a mithril knife, spiked boots, and 10 high potions and 10 ethers.
Fancy.
If,
Those
if you
ethers are
pre-order
money.
it where?
Steam.
Oh, I don't know if I want to play it on Steam. I think I'd want it like on the Switch.
Which
All
one
right.
can you afford to break in half?
Well, no, I break the cart.
I've got a
If it-
Switch, and I
If
don't.
it's the Switch.
I don't know.
What if I chew it?
Oh, it's gonna taste nasty.
There we go. No, but that's how mad I would have to get, was that I'd have to be willing to take the bitterant.
Ooh, there's a deluxe edition on Steam too that comes with an
Ooh.
Academy Blade, Academy Beret, Academy Tunic, Grant's
I
Shell,
thought we were talking about Catherine. What happened?
Ring of Aptitude,
Sorry.
Don't worry about it.
JP,
This is my dream right now.
and black and
I'm
red
just letting-
equipment for Ramza.
Alec is willing to talk. You let him continue.
Yeah,
That's
That's
right.
true.
I'm
That's true.
I'm pre-purchasing the deluxe edition. It's
Go for it.
$60. I've got nothing
Enjoy
to
yourself.
lose.
Heck yeah, brother. Nice.
That's
This
for
is now
dialogue.
just an ad for Final Fantasy Tactics.
Uh-huh.
Well, I mean,
And now Joel can be allowed to talk about Catherine. Which version did you play?
It was the full body version.
Uh-huh.
So
that comes with a bonus Catherine.
yeah, it does. It does. So Catherine Full Body is an expanded edition of Catherine. In the original Catherine, it was a story. Which is it worth saying that this was made by Atlas?
Sure.
Because
Because the art style makes sense.
the art style made sense. Honestly, a lot of the social aspects feel similar. Like I felt pretty at home at that bar, kind of like you are at the coffee shop in Persona 5. So
Mhm.
had some familiarity with that. But the basic story arc is you are Vince, or Vincent, I think is your name. You are one of a group of shitty friends who hang out at a bar at night. And then they go home. And he is in a relationship that he kind of feels stuck in.
What's the name of the girl?
Catherine. With a K.
You sure?
With a K.
I get it.
Catherine with a K. So, you play this and it gets stuck in your head. Catherine with a K. So she's very librarian-like and kind of business professional-like, and he's a little loosey-goosey with his life comparably. And he is finding out that she wants commitment, and you find out she's pregnant, or she thinks she's pregnant. And conversely, he is encountering Catherine with a C, this sort of scandalous, barely dressed blonde girl, and who courts him at the bar. Courts him, such a weird phrase for that. And then they spend the night together. The other aspect of the game converts to the story. And the story is basically playing out, trying to navigate Vincent's bad choices between choosing who to give more attention to, choosing who to talk nicely or meanly to, and in your interactions, depending on the choices you make, it will change a good or bad meter.
Mm-hmm.
And that good or bad meter will sort of dictate how the story goes.
Mhm.
As far as I know, there's some 10 or 12 or so endings that you
Yep.
can achieve in playing the version I did. And then thirdly, there's another Catherine with a Q. Yeah. In
He's
this
not kidding.
edition, no, I'm not. And the game actually starts with an FMV video of her being chased in the streets and Vincent running into her, and that's how they meet. And she's, understandably, she's got amnesia, like all great story arcs do. But you are kind of being the caretaker and helper of her by helping her find an apartment near you and getting you connected with the bar that you visit so you can get her a job playing piano, even though she's garbage at piano. But somehow she's also a potential love interest as well for Vincent.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the story piece of it. the gameplay piece beyond the social aspects of it is when you go to sleep tonight, you go into a nightmare. In that nightmare, you are a sheep. And you and other people who are also sheep climb towers of blocks. The gameplay of that is, I mean, literally just a tower of maybe 1 or 2 rows of blocks that you have to pull and push in different areas in order to climb the tower and make its way up to the door. And then in between those levels, you'll have little interstitial social spaces too, where you're talking to all these other sheep who are talking to you as their people.
What are they?
And they-
Where are they trying to escape, Joel? What are they trying to escape? Why are you climbing a tower?
I mean, I don't know.
What are you running away
a
from?
curse. It's a curse.
Oh, is it?
Right?
Cursed.
Is it as
Yeah.
conscious with all of the weight of what's happening in his life?
Is that
it
is
possible
that supposed
that
to be
one
a
of the-
metaphor?
Is it possible that one of the characters is some type of demon that haunts his dreams?
Yeah.
What is
Well,
it?
I mean, if you're
what is
gonna
this
go
an
spoil-
allegory for?
You're gonna go spoil things. I mean,
This game is old, my dude.
It is 2011. It
Mhm.
was
This
a
game is older than some of your kids.
PS3, PS2. Was it PS2?
No.
I think it was,
I
PS I think it was
believe
Xbox
It was
360.
PlayStation 3.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
it was right at the beginning of that life cycle. So
Yeah.
I have
It is-
all of the every in Persona 5 and Persona 3 Reload. I bought the cat. I have the Catherine costume sets.
Oh yeah.
there you
Yeah,
go.
Moana. No, Mona. Mona is a sheep. Is a little sheep.
Oh, okay, that's pretty good. That's
Yeah.
pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. The gameplay is really good. I mean, the puzzle is simple on its face, but the way that you can push them out are you can actually push them off on the ledge, but it won't fall off, so it'll just create an extra step. And so you have to do a lot of mental planning as you're going up these stairs to not trap yourself. And you do have these nice features like being able to reverse a certain number of moves in this, but and you have different items you can get, such as ones that kill enemies or create extra blocks. One is you'll spring jump, but it's a series of levels that are really great. That each night ends with the sort of final boss, which, to Geddy's point, they're usually things that are haunting Vincent's mind as he is ruminating on the night. So the day you find out that she could be pregnant is the night that a big monster baby is chasing you up the tower.
Of course, classic.
Yeah, for example.
But ironically, not the last time that a monster baby is going to chase you in an Atlas game.
they have a style.
Mm-hmm.
They
You
have
know
a certain
what you're
style.
afraid of.
Yeah.
And also, this game is like it's one of those things that like it is still in the like kind of Persona verse in the way that like that character has like appeared in the background of like Persona games and different like scenes and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Is that right?
Yeah,
Okay.
if I
Alright.
remember correctly, that's what I thought. it
Could
was.
be. Nobody's here to tell us differently.
I'd have to ask Phil. Phil would know. But yeah,
Yeah. Go ahead.
no, I was gonna say that there's like a multiplayer where you're playing the puzzle block stuff
Mm-hmm.
and like endless modes and stuff. They actually play that. That's like a money game on the side at Evo.
Is that right?
Yeah, they play Catherine at Evo, just like on the side.
I mean, it's really structurally sound. I'm not really that surprised by that. In the same way that even Tetris, that you have specific rules that it goes by, and being constrained really tightly to those rules forces you to really think, especially when you're on your toes with a time limit. But it's really cool stuff. It really is. The
What was
narrative
the
arc.
inspiration for starting this up?
So I was I've been on the sort of cool off period of games a little bit for like trying to do stuff I've obligated myself to. And Brian Dressel who we know from After the Hype Network, he had told me a time or so that this was like, he says it's his favorite Atlas game, which I honestly, it made sense. But I saw it was on sale on Switch for like $10. I thought, oh, I'll get that, on the eShop. Then when I get home and actually check, it's no longer on sale.
Oh.
So I look on Amazon and they've got the game there for $25. I'll trade it in and it'll cost me about the same. So
When they re-released it, that was like a day one. I was like, all right, I'm gonna pick this up. Got the physical copy.
Is that right?
Atlas has said that it does take place in its own separate universe.
Oh, okay.
And the Vincent being in Persona 3 Portable is just a cameo.
There we go. Okay. That
So
makes sense.
Persona is a stage play, and
Like
the
Mario.
world of Catherine's real life.
Sure,
Yeah, just
sure.
like
Yeah.
Mario.
Got it.
Whatever you say, boss.
The story and stuff, it's whatever. I mean, it's not deep. The whole value of the story to me is just making your choices on the good bad meter, and you have questions you answer on your way up to each level that also plays heavily into that. And then how you lean towards one character or another will affect the outcome too. The two I played twice. In the first one, I ended up with nobody.
Aw.
So there's an ending where Catherine with the C is a succubus, and
What?
you
Since when?
Shocking. I
So-
didn't think we were doing spoilers, Joel.
you guys said that we broke the seal since it was already so long. So I'm just following your guys' rules.
It's
Okay.
14 years. If you haven't played
That's
this or you don't know about it, then we sincerely apologize. But yeah.
I
Yeah.
had no idea this existed until Joel started talking about it last week.
No.
Mm.
And then I looked it
And
up
keenly
on
aware of all
Steam.
Atlas games, thanks to Phil. So anyway, so you're playing it a second time?
Yeah, so I played it once and got the nobody showed up. The second time I tried to
Pick one.
go towards Catherine with a C. I was also pretty despicable to people just to see
Mhm.
how that affected things. It is funny, there are little tweaks and differences in some of the scenes too, depending on how you make your choices. So there's value in playing it in different ways. But they switched the arc at a moment for some reason where it said, oh, if you make a certain choice, you can try to court Catherine with a Q. And I was like, I don't know how hard it is to do that. So I chose that. And there's some revelations about Catherine. And there are certain things that Vincent doesn't act decently about. and how he treats her in the story too. But if you choose to go towards her, it's kind of weird because both the other Catherines are flawed people, but they frame Catherine with a Q as this sort of bubbly, overly sweet, angelic figure through it. And even the questions they make you go through once they have you choose that path, you have to choose like some of the sappiest answers to get to the point where it'll allow you to guys to match up at the end, right? So the framing was a little weird to get you there, and in that way it wasn't really much of a satisfying ending to the story. But I'm not sure if I'll get around to too many other of the endings, just because one, I want to play other things, and two, after you play this a handful of times, the sequences get kind of tough to distinguish what you should be skipping and what is worth waiting to see if it changes. But overall, I enjoyed my time. I could see myself playing the puzzles more, at least, before I go trading it in.
Nice.
All right, so
Very nice.
where is the Q? Is it at the beginning? I'm still
Yes.
confused by this.
It's like QA.
But
QAT.
Yeah, don't think
H-
too much into
Yeah.
it.
And she wasn't
ERIN.
even in the original. It was always C and K, and then they added the Q just because they wanted to add another one in there.
I'm gonna start bleeding out of my nose.
That means you're horny.
No,
it-
it means my brain
That's what anime's
is
taught me.
bleeding.
That's what anime's taught me.
No, it means you're horny.
Yeah,
We
that's what
finally
anime's
came full circle.
Yep.
Got the red glasses on and the turtle shell and
Getty, you want to hear about Marvel Rivals Season 3?
No, I think that we're actually at a pretty good stopping point, aren't we?
Okay.
What do you guys think? How's everybody looking on time? I think
I'm
we're
feeling good.
I think we've
we're
made
pretty
it.
close. Yeah, I think so too. We only took that one break, so I think that we can head on over to our final segment of the night, our one last thing. And I don't know, man. We've been on and off here. We've been not here every week, so this week's one last thing can be brought to you by life. It happens. And then we have to cope with the consequences of it. All right. My one last thing. I got that Pac-Man game. I've been going around eating stuff. It's not my original Pac-Man. It might not even be our children's Pac-Mans, but boy, it sure is an entertaining Metroidvania. Alex?
I am excited that I've now built out my office so I can actually play games again. It's been a little bit, so I'm excited just to have I have this stuff. I have my office. I also have a nice big TV, thanks to Alec, helping me out. So I'm very excited for getting some game time again.
You know it. Always get you TVs. I
Yeah.
know a guy.
He needs that game time woot. Joel.
Expedition 33. It's pretty good. Pretty good.
Where you at?
I'm still just outside of that whole underwater
Oh,
area.
gotcha. Okay.
I dipped in just enough to be like, oh yeah, I like this, and then I got caught up in other things. So we'll get there.
Again, life happened. Now you're gonna have to go back to it. Maybe.
Yep.
You don't have to. You could go play Death Stranding too. I hear that's really good.
Yeah, Alex says so.
I loved it.
You finished it?
Finished it. Yeah.
Oh,
Did you
Love what I
open it?
played. Love what I played.
how long did you play?
We get into that, Getty, but I played numbers of hours. Multiples.
So more than 1 hour, but that's as far as we're getting into it. Fantastic. Alec,
So last time we recorded the podcast, Alex was like, "Yeah, I will play Hollow Knight randomizer." So I installed Hollow Knight and I started going through a randomizer and went, "Holy crap! 3 years and I don't remember anything about Hollow Knight."
Mhm.
Really?
So I'm gonna have to go through it a couple of times.
Hmm.
I remember like I'm going through it and it's like, yeah, I remember that I'm supposed to go kind of in this direction, but then I just like, nope. I can't remember how to get to the false knight.
I don't think that's that far.
It's not. But I got to the brooding Moloch, which you're not supposed to get to until like later in the game.
Brooding Moloch? Which one's that?
It's this little like you remember the likes from Legend of Zelda?
Nope. Didn't play a lot of Zelda.
Okay, so it's this like tube like thing that has claws on the side that it shoots out and hits you, and then it ejects lava from its head at you and jumps around the screen. But the randomizer I did, the first item I got was double jump. And so I'm all
that's nice.
over the place. Yeah, and not places I'm not supposed to be. And it's like, oh, I need to go back and remember where I'm supposed to go.
I don't think you knew. I don't think you do.
A
Like
little
just
bit.
go take out the Mantis Lords, man.
I could.
you can do anything that your randomizer allows you to do.
Yep.
Just don't get stuck. All right. I guess that'll do it for this week's episode of Super GG Radio. Before we go, you can find us on Blue Sky at Super GG Radio and twitch.tv/Super GG Radio, where some Thursdays, we have a podcast. It's semi-regular, but you can listen to us talk about Vitya games and Vitya game accessories. Doing that just for this guy that I know that sometimes listens to the podcast. Sometimes Joel might be playing games such as Baldur's Gate 3 or Sekiro, Shadows Die Multiple Times.
Accurate.
Maybe Alex will get back into a regular streaming schedule now that he's got a setup. Or maybe he won't.
We'll see.
You'll
I'm
just
excited.
have to tune in to find out. And if you'd like to reach us with questions or input, our email address is mail@superggradio.com, and provide us a review on iTunes or the podcast app of your choice. Please check out our Patreon, where you can get monthly pictures of our dogs, get your name read off as an executive producer, free copies of Early Adopters, and even get a chance to play games with us, the Bums of Super GG Radio. Alex will be your best friend for a 20 and a hot dog.
Yep. That's true.
But you have to bring the hot dog.
Love hot
Especially
dogs.
if you take the hot dog water, preserve it, and put in a little Gatorade power mix. He goes for that.
I will go for that.
Get some gelatin.
Ooh. See, now we're
Hot dog
talking good
Jell-O.
ideas for Extra Life.
Hot dog jello.
You know, if you suggest these things, he's going to make you eat them.
No, this is for me.
All right.
Your wife is making them.
Weird. Sure.
Your
Yeah,
house is gonna smell terrible.
sure.
Jello shots. Jello
I
shots.
will 100% walk downstairs and I will laugh at this. That's not going to happen.
It's for the
Anyway,
kids.
yes, that's true, but not this, whatever this is. Thanks for listening, and good game, Alex.
GG, Getty.
Good game, Joel.
Good game.
Good game, Alec.
GG.